perverted little 14-year-old baby, and you fucking love it.
And he's got, of course not, about non-offending paedophiles.
Do stuff because they wanted me to post videos on YouTube.
You know, I could get defensive, right? But A, that sounds spurky and like insecure, and B, who the fuck cares?
Made this video quicker. The most recent. Yeah, I wanted it up by a week, but I was waiting on people's parts, like through that midsection where I feature everyone, because I wanted them in. They are the balanced approach, whereas I'm more of the emotional issues.
Alright there, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw there was the ringleader of the neo-commentary community, or what I like to call the incestuous commentary ring. Okay, that's awful. That's awful. Now that I've gotten your attention, I can actually address some things. I don't hate Augie. I think he has potential to become a good commentary YouTuber of sorts, but a few specific issues that I have with him. So let's get into the meat of it.
No peeking.
One of the more minor complaints is his audio peaks. So what happens when the audio peaks? It's kind of like when you speak up like this. Like, for example, I have to kind of talk low because my mic's a little sensitive, no matter how far I am. I don't know why that is. But if I kind of talk like this, you see, I can say, wow, this thing right here, wow, Minecraft. My ears were nearly destroyed trying to edit everything, like raw footage, so I had to actually put it in, do the audio game thing, and then just kind of parse through clips right then and there. That is a fairly minor complaint. Another complaint that I do have is whenever he plays video games, he seems a little bit more focused. If you saw the montage I featured, where it had 4 select streams that I took, I mean it when I say it, these are actually taken randomly. I just picked random videos and stuck them right in there. But every time he plays a video game, he's a lot more invested in the video game than the actual subject at hand. It's not to say that, oh, he's doing it because he's more focused. I know you do need a lot more focus when it does come to like stuff like Halo or I guess Crash Bandicoot. Augie, if you do name search, which I don't know if you know this, but it's kind of a cardinal sin to do that. But it's okay. I'll let it slide. But if you do name search or if your fans or whatever discover this video, I'm not saying that you're not interested in whatever you talk about, but whenever you do play video games, it does kind of give off this, it's background noise, I don't really care about this, I prioritize a video game over my commentary. It is important to note that these are live streams, and that's where the biggest problem comes in. My biggest complaint with his videos, if you look at the title of a couple of his videos, and if you see the thumbnails, it looks like actual commentary videos. It's in that kind of appeal. But when you click on it, it is bits and pieces of a live stream VOD, and that can get very problematic. God, I hate that word. What constitutes as a video? Not live stream re-uploads. Those are called something else. No, making a small little transition does not make it automatically a commentary video, nor does a tiny little 2-second intermission saying, okay, this is what's happening right now in this clip, make it a commentary video. I mean, with all this gameplay that he's doing, he could literally record it and then do an actual audio piece and then edit it together like in Audacity or something. It's really not that difficult. When it comes to live stream VODs, like say, take Kitboga for example, what does he do that Augie doesn't? Well, number one, I don't see a Twitch chat, which is great, and I don't see donations, because those two do tend to get in the way, especially when the chat is moving, it's a little distracting. Also, it kind of gives a little too much stuff. If you're just focusing on one subject in the video, you want to stay on that subject, give or take gameplay footage. When it comes to Twitch chat and donations, or hell, even YouTube chat or whatever, you don't want that, because now there's too many things to focus on, unless if you clarify that it's a live stream. One thing too is, it's hard to describe, and it's I'm gonna be a little bit rude when I say this, but my biggest problem that unfortunately it really gives off this hugboxy type, you know, atmosphere. It's not to say that, you know, his community is a hug box, but if you got donations rooting for you, people going for you, repeating everything that you say, type of thing going on, it really rubs off as, I'm good with my viewpoints are always right.
I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted. And if you do not do all these things immediately, I will ruin your life.
If you don't agree, you're cringe. Jannies, do your job. The biggest question really arises, Augie, if you can make a document and write it like a script when it came to the technicals video, why don't you do that for everything and then just make it a video? Seriously, you don't need a live stream for this. If you're gonna live stream and go off of a document,
I wrote my shit in like a fucking morning.
Then you should just read it off like a script and play it like a commentary video. I mean, as spurgy as technicals is, I think he kinda had a point when he said that he didn't want you to read off a document. Forgive me if I'm paraphrasing a few things or putting words into his mouth, but that's what I remember, and I think he had a point. It's not to say that Augie hates the things that he's talking about. I really do think that when he comes prepared, he has rhyme and reason and some structure in his streams. But those that are not planned, you can kind of tell, and especially if he's playing video games and scrolling in the comment section. Yeah. If he can make what is basically a script or video, he should do that for everything that he covers. It's gonna take a long time, but it's well worth it in the end. Again, I don't really like seeing Twitch chats in a YouTube video, because in a YouTube video, it's pre-recorded and sent out with a lot of editing, whether it be just edits to a video or edits to audio. In most cases, it is both. Just to see re-uploads of VODs, kind of disappointing, and it wastes my time. I'm not gonna watch a video which is a straight up re-upload of a live stream. You have to trim the fat. You better take like a video editing class or something, because there's so much fat. I bet you if I took the technicals video and trimmed it down, I guarantee it would be half an hour less of the original length. And that's a lot, because after all, he did say that he was going to tackle the document within 30 to 45 minutes. I'm sure you can use the razor tool a lot of times in his videos and just trim the highlights. This is just kind of made in good fun, just sharing my thoughts on this content creator. I wanted to succeed, but he really needs to improve his commentary videos, with air quotes. Listen, if Nicholas the Oreo can make a video that is just as long as yours and can bring something to the table like good editing and good audio, then you can do it too. If Boblax can read tweets and yet make good edits to what essentially boils down to screenshots, you can do it too. If you need to hire an editor, you can go hire one of your buddies back in your Ethan Ralph Mailstream days to help you with editing. I'm sure there's a fan out there. You can probably host a editing contest or something to your fans, and maybe you can help raise a editor in the making. You get my point. That's all I really have to say. Augie, please edit your videos. That I would like to reference is the story of Icarus. Icarus and his father Daedalus wanted to escape the prison island, so they made wings out of wax and feathers, and they took off. We all know what happens to Icarus, right? He goes way too close, the wax melts, and he falls and he dies, because he flew way too close to the sun. Where I'm going with this is, don't be an Icarus. This is very vague, but when the day comes, you'll know what I'm talking about.